ABC 10 is celebrating Native American Heritage Month. The Native American monument depicting Miwok leader William Franklin was unveiled today. And tonight, our Candace Red looks at Franklin's contributions and why this part of a wider effort to honor the true history of Native Americans.
For the first time, a monument honoring California Native Americans stands in Capitol Park in Sacramento.
It's significant for us because representation matters.
A ceremony was held Tuesday for the bronze sculpture of William Bill Franklin.
Because of the works of him, my people have their culture to carry on.
Bill Franklin represents the best to be found among California Native Americans.
Jesus Tarango is with Wilton Rancheria. It's the only federally recognized tribe in Sacramento County. He says Franklin dedicated his life to reviving traditional Miwok and Nisinan songs and dances.
He was my captain of our dance group, and so as a child, he was our leader.
Franklin fought to restore Indigenous people's rights to human remains and cultural items.
I know my grandfather would be very proud and to represent Native Americans for California, but I think he'd be more proud the fact that Native Americans are being recognized now.
But we're here because of the resiliency of our elders.
Assemblymember James Ramos is the only California Native American serving in the state's legislature. He helped pass legislation to create this monument.
Now school-age children and even adults visiting the Capitol will be able to see a California Indian person and start to ask the question, what's the true history?
The monument replaces the statue of Junipero Serra.
We're bringing to light the true injustice that has happened against California Indian people.
Serra was a Spanish Franciscan priest and missionary. He came to the New World in 1749 to force Native people to convert to Christianity. Historians say the mission period overseen by Serra involved the enslavement and genocide of Indigenous people.
A lot of people from Indian reservations, when we went to schools, we were forced to make and build missions to learn about the missions and the Spanish exploration. But we're never able to tell the true story from the Indian perspective of that history and the treatment towards California's first people, which was horrid.
Peter Burnett was elected California's first governor in 1849. He fueled the enslavement and genocide of Indigenous people.
The first governor in the state of California put out bounties on Indian people, paid for with taxpayers' dollars, militias in the state of California that then was reimbursed by the federal government to form militias with the sole purpose of ridding and going out and killing Indian people here in the state of California.
John Sutter enslaved Indigenous people, forcing them to build Sutter's Fort in 1840.
It's that history that needs to be taught so that other people could understand why Native people feel the way we feel.
California formally apologized to Native Americans in 2019.
I'm sorry on behalf of the state of California.
When you talk about injustices, the Native American people have always been at the forefront of that injustice.
In 2020, several statues in Sacramento were removed, like John Sutter, Junipero Serra, and the Christopher Columbus and Queen Isabella statues.
Find out about those people and then find out what are they being replaced with and what's the significance behind that.
Sacramento City Unified School District renamed Sutter Middle School to Miwok Middle School earlier this year. Peter Burnett Elementary is now Suyu Elementary. Suyu is the Miwok name for hawk.
When you have the school name changes, it at least gives me hope that people are wanting to have that conversation about what really took place then.
It's about coming full circle and acknowledging a horrid past so that true healing can take place here in the state of California.
And the state is doing more to teach Native American history. Governor Gavin Newsom signed laws to promote teaching the history in schools.